Thank you very much, Gavilia Venus. Next, we have the listener, Gavilia Zaba Shanir. Gavilia Zaba, would you please tell your role to all of us?
Yes. Gavelier of the day, fellow Gaveliers and guests, good evening. Being a good listener is just as important as being a good speaker. As the listener, I will carefully listen to the entire meeting and note interesting tidbits of information from any one of the speakers and role players and ask questions near the end of the meeting when the general evaluator asks me to give my report. This will give an opportunity to check if everyone was paying attention to the meeting. Back to you, Gabriel of the day.
Thank you very much, Gavilia Zaba. Next, we have the grammarian Gavilia Janvi. Over to you, Gavilia Janvi.
Thank you. Good evening, Gavelier of the day, fellow Gaveliers, counselor, and everyone present. I'll be the grammarian for today. Today's the word of the day for today is audacious. Audacious. It means that you're willing to take up risks and you're extremely bold. It is usually used as an adjective. So it is used to describe things. For example, today we'll be installing a set of audacious leaders. That is all. I hope all of you audaciously use the word of the day. Thank you. And over to the Gavelier of the day.
Thank you, Gavilia Janvi. We don't have a few role players like the accounter. So now, before we go to the prepared speech session, I would like to talk to you all about something else also that might intrigue you. The population of China is 1.398 billion. Yes, that means there is just about 32 or 33 million people more in China than well compared to India. So why is China, a country so beautiful, so diverse and so friendly? It is there, it is almost the same as India, but it is more bigger and it has about 33 million more people in China. So why is China in the first position, whereas India is in the 40th position, even below a small country like Qatar? This intrigued me and I started to research a bit. And what caught my attention was something you would never have believed. China is a socialist country that changes many things. Uh, and India is a democratic country, and India has always been a bit backward when realizing the society and community of Indian mindsets has always been a bit backward. So there are two things that actually require to be changed if India has to become a bit more open to the world. One is their mindset. Their mindset has to be changed. Indian people only parents of Indian children would rather have their children become doctors or engineers, have them become a high-paying job than watch them play football or cricket or left or have them throw javelins. This is the sad truth of today's world. And there are many mountainous regions all over India. We have the Ladakh region near the Nepal. We have the Kilimanjaro region. There are many mountainous regions and there are many villages in there. And these villages also have their own sports, which may be acquainted to our sports as well. So we are not, it is, they might be in unreachable areas. That is why we may not be able to fully reach fully able to like see the people over there and see their talent. So it might be a bit difficult for us to ever become full, for our mindset to ever be fully changed. And mountainous regions which are not able to be accessed, these people without even knowing their talents, they may die. So this is a problem with the Indian mindset and the Indian physical features, but that doesn't mean India is any less beautiful than any other country. Now we have two speakers waiting to speak. They have They have done their research and are ready to give their speech. Next up, we have the prepared speech session. First, we have a speech by Gavilia Gauri Pumal Kumar. This is a P2 speech. My books are friends. Gauri Pumal Kumar will be evaluated by Gavilia Anushka Anish. Gavilia Anushka Anish, could you please read the objectives for a P2 speech?
Just a moment, please.
Hello? Gavilia Anushka Anish?
She said 1 minute.
Oh, yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes, Anushka.
Yes.
Gabler of the day, fellow Gaveliers and guests, good evening. Today I have been assigned to evaluate Gavalier Gavri Pumal Kumar's Project 2 speech titled My Friend's Books. Gavalier Gavri. Good speech organization is essential if your audience is to follow and understand your presentation. You must take the time to put your ideas together in an orderly manner. You can organize your speech in several different ways. Choose the outline that best suits your topic. The opening should catch the audience's attention. The body must support the idea you want to convey, and the conclusion should reinforce your ideas and be memorable. The transitions between thoughts should be smooth. The main objectives are: select an appropriate outline which allows listeners to easily follow and understand your speech. Make your message clear with supporting material directly contributing to that message. Use appropriate transitions when you're moving from one idea to another. Create a strong opening and a conclusion. Time 5 to 7 minutes. Gavalier Gavri, wish you good luck with your second project.
Thank you, Gavilia Anushka. Gavilia Gauri, I wish you the best of luck.
A room without books is like a body without a soul. How many of you like to read books? Well, then, I'm just a person like you. Respected judges, friends, and everyone present here. Good evening. Every day it is compulsory for me to read a book. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you go. I started my reading habit when I was in grade 3 because that's when I got access to the school library. Every day I would go during lunch and read a book. That is how I started to love reading books. In the 11th century, a Japanese woman known as Murasaki Shikabu wrote The Tale of Genji, a 54-chapter story of courtly seduction believed to be the world's first novel. Nearly 2,000 years later, people all over the world are still engrossed by novels, even in an era where stories appear on handheld screens and disappear 24 hours later. Friends can influence us. So can books also. Reading books is a distraction. It gives you time to take a break from all your troubles. Once you get back to the real world, all these troubles are much easier to tackle with and your mind has been refreshed. Reading reduces stress. Good books work as a relaxation technique. This is because the mind is fully engaged while reading, and being carried into the story relaxes the heart and eases even muscle tension. Books. They are our best teacher. Books introduce me to a lot of new words and the usages, and it helped me to improve my communication. Books. Be a writer and a reader. If you want to take up writing as a profession, then this could be one of the reasons why reading books is important to you. Writing requires a large knowledge of grammar and vocabulary, and by reading, we can of course improve these things. Most writers are bookworms who eventually become writers themselves. Reading helps you subconsciously observe grammar patterns and new words. Books. They make us smarter, better, and help to improve our memory. So how do books make you smarter? Being an avid book reader introduced me to a lot of topics, and this helped me to increase my knowledge. In a story, there are so many plots and characters, and it is always important for us to remember these plots to get through a book. That is how books improve our memory. So these are some of the benefits of books and why they are so close to me. Above all, books are non-judgmental. They are our true friends. They always help me face life in a positive perspective, and we can travel with them anywhere in the world. Some of my favorite books are Wimpy Kid, Magic Treehouse, Cupcake Diaries, Famous Five, and so on. Friends should be like books. Easy to find when you need them, but seldom used. They're the most quietest and most constant of friends. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. George R. Martin. A writer only begins a book. A reader finishes it. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavalya Gauri. Next, we have a P1 icebreaker speech from Gavalya Aisha Muhammad Rafi. Her topic is images and it will be evaluated by Gavalya Anushka Girish. Gavalya Anushka, please tell the objectives for a P1 speech.
Thank you. Gavalier of the day, fellow Gavaliers and guests, a very good evening to all. Today, I've been assigned to evaluate Gavalier Aisha's Project 1 speech titled Images. Gavalier Aisha, for your first speech project, you will introduce yourself to your fellow club members and give them some information about your background, interests, and ambition. Practice giving your speech to friends or family members and strive to make eye contact with some of your audience. You may use notes during your speech if you wish. Read the entire project before preparing your talk. The main objectives are to begin speaking before an audience, to discover speaking skills you already have and skills that need some attention. Time 4 to 6 minutes. Gavalier Aisha, wish you good luck with your icebreaking speech.
Thank you, Gavalya Anushka. Gavalya Aisha, I wish you the best of luck. The stage is yours.
Our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi, once said, "Every home is a university and the parents are the teachers." I am very lucky that I have a good family and great parents. Gavalier of the day, fellow Gavaliers, senior Toastmasters and guests, good evening. My name is Aisha Muhammad Rafi, hails from a small village in Thrissur district of Kerala. I am living with my parents. My father, Muhammad Rafi, is a pharmacist in primary healthcare center, and my mother, Farida Muhammad Rafi, is a computer engineer. My elder brother, Amit, is a 11th standard student and my little sister Ayat is 1 year old. I was born on a Friday noon of August 28th, 2009. You all know that August is the month of monsoon in Kerala, and that might be the reason I like rain so much. Then we started living in Qatar. My preschooling was at Playhouse Old Airport. Then I joined Bhavan's Public School. Every year we used to fly back to our homeland. It was my greatest pleasure and happiness. I do have my cousins, aunties, uncles, and grandparents back there. I'm very lucky that I have very compassionate and loving grandparents and cousins. Our house is in a village surrounded by paddy fields and filled with coconut trees. Most of the days, I used to go for a ride with my cousin and father beside the paddy fields on my father's scooter. It is amazing and sweet memories. With lots of memories and expectations, we come back to Qatar each year. My hobbies are crafting and drawing. During my earlier days of school, I used to participate in several competitions, but couldn't manage to get a prize. But I didn't give up. I started learning classical dance, and I performed and participated in several competitions in Qatar. Gradually, I started getting prizes. But all of my greatest happiness nowadays is playing with my younger sister Ayat. We celebrated her first birthday last month. I joined Gavel's club because of my parents, both Toastmasters and my brother, a Gavalier in our club. Before I conclude, I strongly believe that love, compassion, care, and togetherness is the greatest treasure I've ever got from my family, and I value that the most. Thank you. Back to Gavalier of the Day.
Thank you, Gavalia Aisha. Timer, can you please tell if both the speakers are qualified?
Actually, unfortunately, both the speakers are disqualified. Speaker 1, Gauri, she took 4 minutes 13 seconds. And speaker number 2, Gavlia Aisha, she took 2 minutes and 52 seconds.
2 minutes and 52 seconds.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Gavalia Venus. As both the speakers are disqualified, we won't be having a poll. Well, that brings the end of the prepared speech session. Just give me a minute. China is a huge country. It's a very huge country. That is why it may not become a big shock for you that it's a communist country. In China, athletes are recruited and they start their training at the age of 7. They get vigorous training, they stride forward, enduring all hardships just to have one goal in their mind implanted on them from the age of 7, to work for their country and to get medals for their country. They may or may not like the sport they are asked to practice. That is the condition in China. In India, it is a bit different. It is a democratic country. India is a democratic country, so there are a lot of different things. So when the minimum age to start training is 10, so only after you reach 10 you can start training, and they fully enjoy the sport they play. So it is not like China where they may or may not like their sport. They fully enjoy their state and they play for them with their own desire that they should win, and the state's desire, which means they are working for themselves and for the Republic of India. This There are many examples for this. For example, PV Sindhu and Srijesh sir, and then we have PT Usha, and these are three players who strived hard, endured lots of hardships, and finally became successful. Srijesh sir actually used to Great sir was actually started training from 8th grade. So without further ado, I want you to think by this time. Why did they, why did they start training? They could have chosen any other part, but why did they take sports and why did they strive to learn this? Next, we have the table topic session. The table topic session is conducted by Gavilia Sri Parvati. Gavilia Sri Parvati, you can start your session.
Thank you, Ilhan Rani. Ilhan. Okay. Ma'am, I need to share screen.
Can you try sharing screen now?
Yeah. Who would like to volunteer the first?
Sri Parvati, before you
Yes.
start, as table topic master, there are a few guests also today. You have to explain your objectives today. What is your role today? What is the
Okay,
table?
ma'am.
All that you have to say, and then you will have to start with your session. Okay.
As a table topic master, I would be I would be giving you some numbers and you could choose your favorite number and there would be a small chit inside and you could talk about it or talk about the topic. So who would like to volunteer the first?
Okay, for guest, what is a table topic session? I'll just explain what's a table topic session to you. It's an impromptu speaking. It's a session in Gavel clubs to develop your impromptu speaking skills. You will be given a topic, and at that moment, you have to start speaking on the topic. So it develops your thinking on faith skills. Okay. Any topic will be given, and you should be able to speak on that topic for at least a minute. So minimum time limit is 1, and the maximum you can speak is 2 minutes, 30 seconds, as the timer stated earlier. So this is basically to develop your impromptu speaking skills, and this will help you crack interviews and participate in debates where you have to speak, you have to extemporize your speaking skills. So good exercise for you all, okay? Thank you, and over to Sri Parvati to conduct the session.
Okay, who would like to volunteer the first?
Can Sri Parvati, I will do it.
Able. Okay, you can choose your favorite number.
I'll go with 7.
7. Okay.
What is the topic?
Actually, I just thought that I could make it some fun, so I made 7 as a song to dance.
I'm sorry, I can't dance because first
Okay,
reason,
you can choose another. Sorry.
yeah, I'm really sorry, but I can't dance.
Okay. Parallel. Okay, would anyone like to volunteer? Okay, start. Would anyone like?
Abel can itself choose another topic.
Okay, another number.
Okay, I'll choose 8 then.
8. Okay. So this is your topic. What is something you know you do differently than most people? I repeat, what is something you know you do differently than most people?
Good evening, Cavaliers, Toastmasters, and my dear friends. Well, thinking about this topic, actually, the question for me should be what is something that I do that most people do? Because I'm a person who tries to do things really odd, especially when it comes to times and exams. Well, as you all know, I'm having my exams in few days, and I'm really not that happy. Well, as most of you. But then the thing is that the way I organize things and the way others organize things is two different ways. I'm a person who likes to delay whatever I do to the maximum to the extent. I'm really sorry to say this, but then I want to share something with you. So, as you all know, my P1 speech in this Gavels Club exactly 1 year ago. I'm pretty sure exactly 1 year ago in August month. I had to speak the topic on. I was the first speaker that day, and I prepared my speech one day before. I by hearted my speech about 2 or 3 hours ago, and I was completely ready to say the speech about 2 to 3 minutes before I speak. But I think that's not a great habit. But it's really great to be organized. But I am a person who do things really differently. But then a lot of things we all humans do really odd and different. But then actually it's fun. And I must say, you guys, joining Gavin's club was something I thought would be the boringest. But I'm sorry, that's not a real term. Would be really boring. But then turns out it actually improved me a lot. So you Cavaliers over here, chase opportunities if it doesn't knock you. Thank you.
Actually, Abel, I wrote the topic as you do different than most people.
Yeah. I understood. But then what I said is that I more than that, the question should actually be that what I do the same as other people. But actually it's all about the topic itself. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Who'd like to volunteer?
Can I volunteer, please?
Okay. Who's it?
It's me, Kartik Vinod.
Okay. Okay. Start.
Number
Which number
9.
would you like?
Number 9.
Number 9.
Yes.
Okay. Karthik,
Yes.
your topic is narrate about a beautiful event which you had spent with your family recently. I repeat,
Okay.
narrate about a beautiful event which you had spent with your family recently.
Good evening, respected Toastmasters, fellow Cavaliers, and distinguished guests. So, thank you, TT Master, for giving me this opportunity. I spent with my family. It was a beautiful evening. My birthday party. My father brought a gift for me for my birthday. I opened my gift. It was it was a it was a bicycle. I love that my gift. So my father has been wished me happy birthday, Karthik, and my many friends was wish me. Then I feel happy. Many friends has been wished happy birthday, my friend Karthik. Then I feel that time I feel very happy. So that's all. Back to capital topic master.
Okay, Karthik. Now, who would like to volunteer? Would anyone like to volunteer?
Ashlyn, would you like to try?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, yes. Choose your number.
Ma'am,
Can't hear you, my dear. Audible. Which number are you saying?
ma'am, I wouldn't like to volunteer.
Just try, just give it a try. If you're not able to speak, it's fine. Just give it a try. Maybe it's an easy topic. Just try.
Yeah. 3.
Read.
Okay.
Okay, your topic is imagine as a state Kerala. What are the things you will develop in your state? I repeat, imagine as the Chief Minister of the state Kerala. What are the things you will develop in your state? The screen is yours.
Good evening, Gabriels.
Who is our chief minister? Kerala chief minister. Okay, forget about Kerala. Think you are the emir of Qatar. You get a chance to be the emir of the Qatar. What are the developments you want to make in Qatar? Talk about that.
Ma'am, it's just an example. Kerala is just an example.
Yeah. I'm just helping her out to speak. That's it. Just try, Ashley. Couple of sentences. What is it you would like to do if you become the head of a state, head of a country, if you get an opportunity? Or the class leader, or your class prefect. Yeah.
I would try to stop COVID.
Okay, dear. Thank you. Thank you for trying, Ashlyn. Good job. At least you volunteered to choose and spoke a sentence. Good job. Thank you. Over to Sri Parvati. Continue. Thank you.
Okay. Would anyone like try to take this topic?
Amal, you don't have a role right today. Amal, are you there? Would you like to try, Amal?
Yes, miss.
Yeah.
Should I repeat the topic for you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The topic was number 3.
3 is already taken, right? Give another one.
Okay, which number would you like?
I would like 6.
6. Okay. Describe Olympics. What is it all about? If you were in the Olympics, which sport would you do? I repeat, describe Olympics. What is it all about? If you were in Olympics, which sport would you choose? The screen is yours.
Okay. Olympics. A tournament which comes between 4 years. It comes in winter and summer. Well, if I was in Olympics, I would rather choose a javelin throw, maybe, or athlete. I want to make my country proud for which sport. I don't care which sport I choose. I want to make my country proud. There's to be a good man, to make sure that my country should love me. So in case I choose a javelin throw, I will practice for whole days. Even if there's it after 2 years it's Olympics, I will practice that time, so I can win a gold medal for my country. So I can win. So I can make my country win. So or else I would choose swimming. Every day for 3 hours at least I will practice swimming very fast. I will practice backstroke and etc. Thank you.
Okay, very well tried.
I can see Aisha Fatima also. Fatima.
Who would like to volunteer?
Okay, she left the meeting. Who else is there without a role? Anybody else would like to try? Those with roles also can try. Timer, do we have time?
Just
okay. Anybody who likes to try?
One thing, if there is no one else, I think Aparna ma'am can take a topic, right?
Why should I take an topic?
No, miss, actually, it would be actually really good to show an example for many new Gavaliers out there. So I think that would be better.
For me to take a topic.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, we have 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
ma'am,
would
you
prefer,
take all the 5 minutes.
Gavaliers to do this rather than me taking up and speaking, because I've been
No,
doing
ma'am.
this the
No,
time.
ma'am, because the reason is because there are many new Gavaliers out here learning all of this fresh.
Learn from the senior Gavaliers. There are senior Gavaliers here. They should learn from the Gavaliers. Okay. Okay. If you want me to speak, I can speak. I am otherwise speaking all the time. All the time I'm speaking. Anybody with the role also can take an opportunity. No one interested?
Let some senior Gavalier go. I'm not going because my voice is not like that. But like Janvi or Tejas or I don't know, like the old.
Anybody with a role also can do. Like even Anushka, Girish, Anushka, Anish. Anyone with a role also can do. Because there is 5 more minutes left. Nobody interested? This is an opportunity for you children to develop your speaking skills. Make use of this. She has prepared 10 topics for you all, and that too with a PowerPoint slide. And you don't want to grab the opportunity. It's not fair. Think about the time you spent doing that.
Okay, can I go?
Yes.
But I do already have a role today.
It's okay. You can just try it. Okay, which number would you like?
10.
10. Okay. Okay, your topic is speak on siblings are priceless. I repeat, speak on siblings are priceless. The screen is yours.
Okay, I've always wanted to speak on a topic, something like this. So thank you to Gavlia Sri Parvati for the topic. Good evening, table topic master, fellow Gavliers, and everyone present here. So today the topic given to me is talk about siblings are priceless. I would completely agree with today's topic because as a lot of you would probably know, I have a very annoying, but also at the same time, a very loving brother. And I cannot imagine one day in my life without him being there simply to bully me, move around, take my things and put it out in other places and watch movies along with him. There's no one else I would rather want to spend time with other than my brother. And I'm super grateful to have a brother like him. So I would completely say that the relationship between siblings is truly priceless. I've spent around 15 years with my brother, and I know that in 6 months, I don't think I will be seeing him as much anymore because he'll be off to college. And I cannot stand the thought of him leaving because I've spent almost every day of my life with him. So it's actually super sad to think about it. All the memories, everything that I've done in my life is with him, all the ups and downs, highs and lows. Every experience in my life I've gone through with him, and he's a really fun person. I don't know what I would do without him the next year. So I'd like to repeat again that having a brother or a sibling is a really lucky thing, and it's super priceless. Thank you, and over to the table topic master.
I would also like to get a brother like that. Okay, would anyone like to volunteer? Okay. If no one is like participating, can I call anyone? Okay.
Yes.
What about Abhinav Ranish?
Okay, yeah, sure, no problem.
On the same topic.
Number.
Do you want to talk on the same topic your sister talked about?
Sure, but it give better topic. Should we talk about? Plus, we're going to keep on the same thing with John. John, that thing. John. So let's get it right. Yes.
Abhinav, I couldn't like hear anything. It was stuck.
Okay. it's better. That's what I said. Because Janvi already topic.
Any other topic?
Okay, then I will call another. Fatima Hafiz. Would you like to volunteer?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I just joined now. After a long time, I just joined now. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a topic. You can just talk. You can just pick one. Pick one number. Okay, so you wouldn't like to volunteer, so can Anushka Girish speak about it? Any topic.
I was doing evaluation, but okay, I'll go for it. Which are numbers are left? Wasn't
There
really
are many people.
Which are the numbers left is asking?
The numbers left are 4, 5, 4 and 5. 4, 5, 1 and 2. 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, describe you in terms of food. I repeat, describe you in terms of food. The screen is yours.
Okay, a warm good evening to Gavliers, guests, and all friends. Describe myself in food choices. Well, I like everything pretty much. I don't have specific choices, but my favorite is masala dosha. I would eat that anytime, anywhere, pretty much 3 times a day, an entire month, a whole year. I wouldn't care. But I guess to describe myself, I like spicy foods over, I guess, sweet. And I like, I don't know, masala dosha pretty much. That's it. In food choices, I just like spicy over sweet. That's all. Thank you. Over to the table topic master.
Okay, that was a very good try.
Yeah, so I would take it up. Last time, I think I was not audible before. So.
Yeah, now you're okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Do you want to sit?
Could you just tell the topics again? And you can select a topic one.
How many numbers are left? You can give one to him.
Okay, I'll give you one number. Okay. Which number? 1, 2,
you can select
and
any
4.
number you like.
You can choose your number.
Okay, yeah, 2.
2.
No, 1.
Okay, 2.
No, 1.
What is more important, intelligence or common sense? I repeat, what is more important, intelligence or common sense? The screen is yours.
Respected respected table topic master and Gavius. A very wonderful, a very good evening to one and all. So the question the table topic master asked today is, who is more important, Abhinav or Janvi? So Janvi is an extremely smart girl, but she lacks common sense. And I am not that smart. I can't mug up anything. I can't learn anything. But I know how to handle situations. I know how to handle the situation. So in some cases, like exams and future, intelligence is very important. But in other situations, common sense is important. For example, let's get the next. Okay. Intelligence tells us that sleeping on a bed with spikes won't hurt. But a person who has common sense wouldn't sleep on a bed with nails. I know this is sort of a random thing, but yeah, so I believe that having common sense is important, but when it's mixed with intelligence, it creates a huger impact, bigger impact.
Yeah.
Thank you, and over to you.
Okay, that was a good one.
So you probably continue after checking the time, okay?
Okay, I'll give one more table topic.
Actually, we are late by 7 minutes.
One more.
One more? Okay then. Okay, we could continue with the meeting.
Yeah, you're supposed to ask the timer.
The table topic session is over.
Table topic session is over.
Yeah.
Anyone would like
Timer, all the table topic speakers are qualified.
Not all, 2 are disqualified. Speaker number 2, Gavlier Khan. Speaker number
Okay.
6,
Can
Gavlier.
you please post the names of those who are qualified in the chat box personally to me so
Yeah.
that
Okay, sure.
the poll. Meanwhile, Ilhan can continue. Okay, I'll create the poll. Meanwhile, Ilhan can continue. Thank you, Sri Parvati, for a wonderful table topic session. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am.
Okay. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, I hear.
Yeah, just give me a minute. Okay. Can you see the screen in front of you? Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Can
So
see.
it's just plain purple, right?
Yeah.
So thank you, Gavilia Sri Pavati, for conducting such an interesting session. I think we'll be conducting the polls in the last, or should we keep the polls right now, ma'am?
We'll do it in the last. We'll do it in the last. Thank you.
We'll be keeping the poll in the last. Now let's get back to our topic. So India at all the Olympic Games combined, that is from 1900 to 2021, they have received a total of 35 medals. Total in all of the Olympics they have played, they have received a total of 35 medals. What shocked me is that you all must have heard of the famous swimmer Michael Phelps. India has only got 7 medals, 7 Olympic medals, more than the total number of Olympic medals Michael Phelps has ever received in his Olympic career. I don't know what you can think of that, but to me, I think it is a sorry, this is just 7 medals more than him. So it's a very big, I don't know, disappointment for me to hear. While you all think on that, let's conduct the general evaluation session for today's meeting. The general evaluator for today's meeting is Gavilier Janvi, right? Aparna ma'am,
It's able, right?
Yes.
it's able.
It was a change of plans in last minute.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Gavilier able. So sorry. The general evaluator will be Gavilier able. Gavilier able. I wish you the best of luck.
Sure. Every day is a new opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Then why not join Gavin's Club? So, Gaviliers, this is the best part of every Gavin's Club meeting, the evaluation section. Even though many of you might find it boring, it is the most effective part of each and every meeting. I'll tell you why. In a meeting, do you know how much mistakes you make in the first place? Well, more than you. All our evaluators know, but they are not here to just say, but they're not just here to say them to you, but then to improve you as well. So, I'm here to welcome my panel of my team. So first, I would like to hear from our timer, Gavle Venus. Please share your report.
Actually, aren't you supposed to call the evaluators first? Gabli Anushka Anish and Gabli Anushka Girish?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so after hearing two amazing speeches, we are here for the evaluations by their evaluators. First, I would like to call the evaluator of Gavlia Gauri.
So I can start. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yes. Today a reader, tomorrow a leader by Margaret Fuller. Respected Toastmasters, fellow Gaviliers, guests, and my target speaker, Gavilia Gavri. A warm good evening to one and all. Gavilia Gavri Pumalkumar, you gave an amazing speech. Being a bookworm myself, who spends most of my time reading, I enjoyed your speech completely. But I felt your speech was a little short and did not meet the time limit. But since it had a great content and you spoke with amazing confidence, the body movements complemented the speech and did not, in fact, distract from you, the speaker. But I'm bringing up the very much used but yet meaningful quote that nobody is perfect. That's why all pencils are erasers. I have two minor suggestions that could make your gem of a speech shine. Firstly, I think you could have added a little more personal anecdotes and your point of view so that we could connect with you as a person much better than sticking to facts. You could have also spoken in a lower pace since that would have make sure that your ideas and concepts were fully grasped by the audience. This would also help you to reach the time limit and make sure that such an amazing speech wouldn't be short of time when you present it again. And the second and last suggestion I have for you, Gavilier Gowri, is if you could have smoother transitions between ideas. Like how friends should always be like books, which I fully agree. I would love to have friends who I could talk to without them being annoying. I personally felt that you were rushing through and jumping through the many beautiful ideas that were present in your speech, making it a bit difficult for us to follow. And of course, practice always helps. With that, I need to congratulate you for presenting a beautiful speech and hope that you will present the speech as lively and audaciously, yes, grammarian, I did use the word, as you did now, but this time making sure that your speech is 5 to 7 minutes. I would like to end with a beautiful quote by one of my favorite authors that relates much to the topic of your speech, My Books, My Friends. Good books are like good friends, a few chosen, and the more select, the more enjoyable, by Louisa May Alcott. Thank you and good luck for your future speeches.
Thank you, Gavli and Anushka, for that brilliant evaluations. Next, I would like to call Cavalier Anushka Girish for evaluating Cavalier Aisha's brilliant speech.
Thank you. Once again, good evening, Gavaliers, guests, friends, and my target speaker, Gavalier Aisha. Wow, you did a great job. I was blown away by your PPT. The pictures did a lot to bring life to your words. You had a loud and clear voice. Your speech was great. You met all the objectives. You had an order to your speech. But hey, we always have room for more improvement. I felt that you could have added a bit more energy into your voice. Your voice, though was clear, was a bit monotonous. You could have added a bit more expressions in. I felt you were a bit nervous, but that's completely fine. To get rid of nervousness, I suggest you practice a lot, especially in front of the mirror. You had a very good pace. I have to congratulate you on that. Your words were clear and sharp. These are just some small suggestions to make your great speech even better. I would like to end by wishing your sister a happy belated birthday and for you to face life with audacious fierceness and positivity. Thank you and all the best for your future speeches. Over to General Evaluator.
If I'm right, it's actually Aisha's birthday tomorrow. So advance birthday wishes for Aisha.
Not tomorrow, it's on 28th.
Okay, 28th. Okay, I heard it as 9. So yeah, anyway, advance birthday wishes. So thank you, evaluators, for your brilliant evaluations. Timer, are both the evaluators qualified?
No, only Gavalier Anushka Anish is qualified. Gavalier Anushka Girish only took a time of 1 minute and 16 seconds.
Thank you, Gavalier. Thank you, Gavalier Venus, for your report. Thank you, Gavalier Venus. Next, I would like to call our timer, Venus, for presenting her report.
So everything went smoothly. Only the fact that both the speakers didn't qualify that time limit. Yeah, we're on time. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Gavalier Venus, for your report. Next, I would like to call our grammarian to present her report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. I'm going to try and do this as fast as possible. Today we had 2 speakers. Gavalier Gauri, she had good language. She didn't use the word of the day. She had quotations in her speech about friends and books. And then the second speaker, Gavalier Aisha, she had good language too. She didn't have any grammatical mistakes. And then we don't generally take grammar for table topics, but there were actually a lot of grammatical mistakes in table topics. And so far in evaluations, there were no mistakes. I would also like to thank Gavalier and Anushka Anish for using the word of the day. And if I'm not wrong, she's the only one who's used the word of the day today. So thank you. And I hope some of you can still try to use the word of the day. The word of the day is audacious. That is all. Back to General Evaluator, Abel.
Thank you, Gavalier Janvi, for your audacious report. Okay, so moving on for our further reports, I would like to call our listener, Gavalier Zeba, to present her report.
Thank you, Gavalier Abel. So as the listener, I have prepared some few questions from the speakers. So if you know the answers, please raise your hand. The first question, where do India stand in the Olympics? Anybody?
7th place. 48th place, sorry.
That's correct. And I would again request all of you to raise the hand. What are the hobbies of Aisha?
To do art and craft.
That's correct. In what grade did Gauri start reading?
3rd grade.
3rd
That's
grade.
correct. What gift did Karthik get on his birthday?
A bicycle.
Bicycle.
right? Does Anushka like sweet or spice?
Spice.
Spice.
And last question, according to Abhinav, who has intelligence, him or Janvi?
Janvi.
Janvi.
Thank you, everybody. This is the end of my report. Back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Gavlia, Zeba, for your enthusiastic report. So now, as we all heard the reports, and we are almost coming to the end of the meeting, I would like to ask the timer if we started the meeting on time.
We were 7 minutes late.
Okay,
No.
so
wait.
Okay, so
actually we were on time.
Oh, it's fine. So are we on time now? I'm sorry. Are we on time right now?
Yeah, it's time for the club. Club officers installation ceremony.
Okay, so I'm actually not, I'm actually not wasting my time over here. I would like to give my small report as well. Both of our speakers did exceptionally well. But the thing is that they couldn't get qualified. Some suggestions. I just wanted to say two things to both of the Gavaliers. One thing is that Gavali Gavari, at the end, I think you gave a lot of information in the end, but in your speech, even though you gave a lot of information, was filled with mesmerizing stories and mesmerizing messages. And Gavali Aisha, you rocked the stage, but then unfortunately the time couldn't reach your limits. So next time, I hope you guys practice a little bit more to perfect your speech and to reach the time limit. And lastly, all the role players, they did exceptionally well, including Aparna ma'am, even though she's not in the best of her form. She actually helped us all the way from the XCOM. We had a small XCOM meeting before. She told us all the past XCOM members also. They also explained us our roles. All of us did auditionally well, right? If I'm right, Janvi, is it right?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. So I have used it 2 times. Okay. I want you to this a little bit more for the meeting. So I want you all to use it as well. So that's all I have to say. Back to our president. I'm sorry, Gabriel of the week.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Karthik.
There is one more guest.
Yeah. Now, yeah, what's your question?
There is one more guest, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll speak in the end. Now we have to go as per the agenda. We have the club officers installation ceremony. Ilhan, can you please introduce Toastmaster Anu and ask her to do the installation ceremony as per the agenda?
Thank you very much, General Evaluator. Next, we have the installation ceremony for the new XCOM leadership. I'd like to welcome Toastmaster Anu Nair for the installation ceremony. Toastmaster Anu Nair, I wish you the best of luck.
Good evening, dear Cavaliers. How have you been? It's been quite a long time, right? Long break for our club meeting. So now let's move on to one of the historic event, the installation of our club officers. Today, the installation ceremony is actually an opportunity for us to thank our outgoing officers who has sown the seed of hard work and whose fruits we have been enjoying for an year now, and to welcome our new set of leaders. At this time, I request our outgoing club president and all other officers to kindly turn on their videos and acknowledge your presence. President Abhinav Ranish and Kritika Kannan. She's there, Kritika? She's not there, right? Kritika is not there. Ilhan, Kritika is there?
Ma'am, I don't see her here.
All right, let's move on. VP Public Relations, VP Education Amit Mohammad Rafi and Dania Abdullah. VP Membership Jeffin Varghese and Archa Rajiv, VP Public Relation Hania Abdullah and Anushka Anish, Secretary Ilhan Minas and Ziam Abdullah, Treasurer Prarthana Ablash and Aisha Fatima, Sergeant at Arms Noreen Abdullah and Nida Sainab. So let's unmute and give them a very loud applause for our outgoing club officers who have successfully completed their tenure as leaders. Let's make some noise for them. So now I formally discharge the office, the present office, from all further duties and responsibilities as office of the club. Thank you once again, dear team, for your remarkable contribution to the growth and the nourishment of our Zenith Gavels Club during 2020. Now I would like to call the incoming officers. Please turn on your video and acknowledge your presence. I call you to move on the prestigious installation ceremony of a new ESCOM 2021. Please consider your heart as a symbol of gavel, and you may keep your hand on your heart. Let me start with Sergeant at Arms, Gavalier Seba Shanit. You are the incoming Sergeant at Arms. Your duties includes arriving early to prepare the meeting room, ensuring that the supply levels are maintained, greeting early arrivals, assisting with prepared speakers with their prompts and positions, helping the Gavalier with the award presentation. This is all about a physical meeting mainly, and other duties assigned by the club president or the executive board. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you and congratulations. Now we have the treasurer, Gavalier Aisha Mohammed Rafi. Aisha Mohammed Rafi.
Yes, ma'am.
You are the incoming treasurer. Your duties include collecting and paying semi-annual dues on time, accounting for all the club funds, reporting the current financial status when requested, and other duties assigned by the club president or the executive board. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you and congratulations, Aisha. Now the secretary, Gavalier Aisha Fatima Bashir. She is there?
She's not present. She had apologized. She's in India.
So we'll move on. Now we have Vice President of Public Relations, Gavalier Venus Renith. Venus, you are the incoming Vice President of Public Relations. Your duties include promoting the club meeting through a different level, like through local media, website, social medias, and making flyers. You will utilize creative methods of disseminate information about the club, its members in a way that will ensure a stream of guests to attend the club's meeting. You will also perform other duties assigned by the club president and the executive board. Will you perform your duties best to your ability?
Yes, I will.
Congratulations, Venus. Vice President Membership, Gavalier Abel Aji Kuriakos. You are the incoming Vice President of Membership. Your duties include connecting with all the guests before and after the meetings, explaining the Gavalier club programs and the projects, assisting them in their decision to join, helping them to fill out the forms, processing the completed membership applications, and other duties assigned by the club president or the executive board. Will you perform your duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you and congratulations, Abel. Vice President of Education, Gavalier Anushka Anish. You are the incoming Vice President of Education. Your duties include charting a course of speaking and leadership for all the members. That includes finding out the members' goals, scheduling the meetings, tracking member progress, creating a fun meeting environment each week, and other duties assigned by the club president or the executive board. Will you perform the duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Anushka, and congratulations. Club President, Gavalier Janvi Ranish. You are the Chief Executive Officer of the club and will be expected to preside at all club meetings, regular and special executive meetings, and other meetings. It is your challenge to see that this club enables its members to achieve their education goals. Please use the power and authority given to you by the members to this club wisely. Always remember that you are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It's an emotion, force rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members with a common goal of achievement, sharing and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club of which everyone will be proud of. Will you, as a president, accept the challenge and perform the duties of the president to your best ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Janvi, and congratulations, President. My regardless, as a presiding officers, I declare the officers have been duly installed for the term of July 1, 2020 to June 30, 2022. Dear Senate Gavels Club, with immense pleasure, I present to you your installed officers for the coming year. Congratulations to the leaders. And now the growth and development of Gavels program in Senate Gavels Club depends largely on the actions of this group of leaders. As a member of this club, on your honor as Gavaliers, will you pledge to individually and collectively stand by this club, live with it and work with it throughout the coming year? Can I
request
hear
everyone to
yes,
unmute.
yes. Everyone together. Can I hear a yes from everyone together?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
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 Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
I wish you all a very successful year. I will return control to your new president, Gavalier Janvi Ranish, to deliver her acceptance speech and thereafter continue with the meeting. Thank you. Over to Gavalier Janvi.
Thank you, Anu ma'am. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you. Does this mean I can be annoying again? Okay. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for electing me as president, and I hope that I will be responsible enough to not let you down and actually be worthy of this position. I will, like I told in my speech, all the promises that I made in my previous speech, I will try my best to make them come true and ensure that we can make our Gavels Club, Zenit Gavel Club, the best Gavel Club in Doha. And I would, with all of your support, I would like for us to start from today. During my speech, I told that we should get back on our social media because for Gavels Club, promotion is everything. So if we are active on social media, release our newsletter, and the more active we are as a Gavel Club, the better we would perform as a Gavel Club. So I hope that we could start continuing with the news of the week, word for the week, and book reviews that we used to do about 3 months ago, but for unfortunate reasons, we somehow stopped it. So I would wish that we could continue on the right track. And I hope we can also have joint meetings with other clubs so as to socialize with other Gavel clubs in Doha. So I'll try my best as president to be as approachable, and I would like for all of you to come up to me with anything, and I will try to be as approachable and friendly as possible. And I'm really glad to have a wonderful XCOM team. So I hope all of us together, we can make Zenith the best Gavel club in Doha. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Back to Ilhan. Ilhan?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I just had an internet problem. Sorry, my video is not working. Could you just give me a minute? Can you see me?
Yes.
Thank you. I hope I've given you enough time to think about the questions I asked you in the beginning. So, why is India, a country so diverse, second in population only to China, a country with beautiful landscape and people, still so far behind the rest of the world? What, we must be proud of all the Olympic medals we have received so far, but we must also be a bit disappointed to know that our country is failing to keep up with the rest of the world. We once dominated the hockey pitch, and now we must think back on the good times and hope for the future. Let me ask you one more thing. What can we do to get a better infrastructure in our new world? Over to you, new president. President.
I don't know how this works yet. Can I get a little help? I'm sorry. Amma.
You have been a Gavalier. You have been a Gavalier for past 5 years, and you don't know what happens in the business session.
Too much pressure.
Ma'am, have you done the
meeting? Yeah, I'll launch the following. Give a feedback on the entire meeting, simple, crisp feedback, and then announce the best speaker, best evaluator, best table topic speaker, best role player, and then get the feedback from the guest who joined today. This is what the president has to do. And also,
I just realized we didn't do the polls yet.
Yeah, we will do the polls. We'll do the polls. Also announce the meeting, next meeting days, and request the VPU to collect the role plays for the next meeting. This is it, okay?
All right, I'm sorry. Okay, to quickly summarize today's meeting, I feel like we had a really good meeting today. We had a few guests coming from other Gavel clubs, and I hope all the new guests had a great time in with this meeting. Also, I feel like during the table topic session, people were really hesitant to volunteer. And I wish that from the next meeting onwards, Aparna ma'am does not need to force all of you, or the table topic master does not need to force you to actually participate. Rather, you should volunteer on your own. And the general evaluation session went really well. I would also like to congratulate the Cavalier of the Day, Cavalier Ilhan, for conducting the meeting super well. And also the general evaluator, Abel, and table topic master, Sri Parvati, for conducting the evaluation session and the table topic session extremely well. Yeah, that's it. I feel like today was a really good meeting. The polls are going on, so I don't know how to announce. Okay, Amma, is it okay if I just carry on and ask people to volunteer for the next? Okay. For the next meeting, who is willing to be the Cavalier of the Day? You can take Ilhan as your inspiration.
Yeah, when you take this role, what happens is you get to research a lot on the topic, and then that develops your like you can research on a topic and it improves your knowledge skills on that particular topic. So whatever topic you would like to learn or research on, you can use that as your theme and put forward for the next meeting.
One thing, when is our next meeting?
Next meeting, maybe next Sunday itself we can have, because we have been losing so many meetings. Already, we can hold it next Sunday itself. That is on 15th August, Independence Day. The theme could be that also.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am.
Yes, Karthik?
Wednesday is my birthday.
Advanced happy birthday wishes to you.
Thank you.
Let's wish Karthik an advanced happy birthday wishes, everybody.
Okay. Advanced happy birthday.
Advanced happy birthday.
Advance happy birthday.
Advance happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, so is that okay? 15th or 22nd? If you want
Yes,
it on
ma'am. 15th. Next Sunday.
My
how many of you
participation
are
will
ready?
be a
Just
doubt.
show your hands.
Yes, my participation will be a doubt as I'm having exams on the next day.
Yeah, I understand.
But I'll participate for sure. Yeah.
How many of you out here are ready for that 15th? I can see only one hand. Anushka, Anish, and Anushka Girish. And Karthik, 3. Others are not interested for next Sunday. How about the president?
Can we have it on 22nd?
Okay, let's give it a bit of time and we'll have it on 22nd, but let us ensure that we have a very good meeting on 22nd. A quality meeting with all role plays well prepared and doing the best, giving the best show, okay?
Ma'am, what is the timing that time?
And the timing will be the same, 6 to 8.
Okay.
Qatar timing. Yeah. Okay. Now, we had only 2 speakers and both speakers are disqualified. So they'll have to repeat the project again. So there is no best speaker for today. We had 2 evaluators, but one of the evaluator was time disqualified. So the best evaluator for today is Anushka Anish. Congratulations, Anushka Anish. And then for best table topic speaker is Janvi Anish. One more poll is there, right? Best role player. I just launched that also. As we move on, I would like to give my bit of feedback for today's meeting. I know we have been not having our Gavels meeting for quite some time. So I guess that might be the reason most of you forgot how it actually works. Even with the Gavelier of the day, he had research. Ilhan, you had done an excellent job on researching on Olympics and Olympics motivating all, giving us all good info. But then some points to improve is during the prepared speech session after, like for every role player also, it is always good that you introduce them. A couple of sentences about them, like which grade they are, what are they good at. It's always good to collect that info from them and introduce them. They feel elated, they feel happy. So that's one good thing we have to do. And second thing, appreciate the speakers. Like once Gauri has finished his speech, take a couple of lines from that speech. You must be listening to her speech. So take whatever you felt the best, you can cite out that and you can appreciate the speaker. That will make them happy. Okay, that is one thing. And also after every speaker, you remember during our physical meetings, we used to give a chit to write feedback. Same thing we could follow here in the Zoom also. We could give a 30 seconds to write a personal message, or they can put it in the group chat itself so that everybody gets to see what's the feedback. Or if you want to give a personal feedback, you can give also as a direct message to because the chat is open, I'm not closing the chat. So that 30 seconds you can provide. That's the only thing I noticed. Yeah, introductions and appreciations that we need to include, my dear. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'll notice it.
An excellent job today. I really enjoyed a lot of information. I also gained good reading. Thank you. And coming to the surgeon at arms, you opened the meeting very well. It was good, excellent. And every time you can make it unique, like this. Something more, some inspirational story or anything you can start in the beginning to make it more creative. Every meeting, you can make it different, the introductions, okay? And the way of introducing the president also can be different. Okay, Zeba, are you listening? She's not here. Okay, she left the meeting, I think, okay. Then role players, grammarian, you took up the role last moment, it's fine. Even if you take up the role last moment, in your virtual background, if you have put the word audacious, you audaciously took up the role, that's good on you. But if you have put the virtual background as audacious, people will get to see your virtual background and they will get reminded of that word. Remember, in our physical meetings, we stick a paper with the word of the day in the meeting hall, wherever the speaker's eyes goes. So it's a good way so that people get reminded and they tend to use it. What is the importance of having a word of day in a meeting is to learn a new word. So do something creative, like at least put in the chat message, use the word of the day. This is the meaning. That would have helped. Okay, grammarian. Listener, good set of questions, excellent.
Thank you.
Did a good job with the timing, but then like you were just sharp to the point. How do I say it? Like you didn't start off with the salutations or all that. You just started off point blank on like only the points. So be nice. The way you talk, way you start, it should be good. Okay, Venus? Are you getting?
Yeah.
And speakers, both the speakers, amazing job, Gauri and Aisha. Aisha as an icebreaker, you did a good job. And Gauri, it was an amazing speech. Just that a little bit on timing. I think you are a bit fast. And Anushka did a wonderful evaluation. Adding your personal anecdotes would really improve, because we all look for personal experience of you all of your same age. So it will connect us more well when you speak about your personal stories in your speech rather than quoting about great leaders and big people around. Gauri, are you here? Gauri?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Other than that, it was an excellent speech. The way you delivered the presentation, your expression, the use of stage, all that was so good. Excellent. And Aisha also wonderful with your PowerPoint show. You did a great job. And as an icebreaker, it was too good. but look on to the time. It should have been at least 4 minutes. Okay. And regarding our table topic master, as a first timer, you did an excellent job, Sri Parvati. The questions were nice. You were bold in conducting it. You repeated the topics twice, that too very clearly. All that was good. But as I said, when a speaker finishes the speech, try commenting on the speech. For a couple of people, I noticed that you were not consistent. For every speaker, you should have done that. Okay. I noticed for a couple of people, you really did that, yes. But you should be considered consistent. Like every speaker, you should have given a simple feedback, a crisp feedback. And always, as a table topic master, we can expect guests and we can expect new people to our club. So always cite what is the importance of table topics and what is the timing of table topics, all that. Okay. And then while winding up also, you should always check with the timer whether everybody is qualified, and you should initiate for the polling. Other than that, you did a very, very good job. The choice of topics were excellent. Excellent. Keep it up. And both the evaluators did a good job. Anushka, Girish, you also did a good job. Just that, work on your time. At least make it 1.5 minutes. Okay, Anushka. But for an icebreaker speech, we don't have much to say, because the objectives are very less to meet, and Aisha did fairly well, very good. She did wonderfully well with the icebreaker. Okay. And then as a general evaluator, audaciously took up the job, boldly took up the job without, like voluntarily, he did it. Excellent job, Abel. But then all these feedbacks which I am giving now, you are the one supposed to give in your general evaluation. And also, you should have like given your tips to improve our meeting quality from your experience. So next time when someone takes up the general evaluator role, please feel free to give feedback. What is positive criticism is okay. Then only we will improve, because feedback is a breakfast for champions. Only when we give proper feedbacks, we will become champions, and we should be able to take up criticism and work on it. Okay, so feedback is good. And everybody should learn to accept the feedback. Always appreciating and positive things doesn't work actually, right? When we have to improve, we have to take all sort of feedbacks. As a general evaluator, you did a very good job, Abel. Excellent, thank you. So overall, today's meeting, after a long time I attended, it was a good meeting. And Toastmaster, I know, thank you so much for doing the installation ceremony. It was very wonderfully conducted. Thank you so much for your time from your office straight into the meeting. I really know I'm troubling you a lot, but then thank you so much. So guest, we have two guests today, Karthik and Soham. I think Soham joined only after the table topic session. How did you find the meeting? Karthik left, I think. Soham, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I joined late.
Okay. So from the part which you saw, how did you like our meeting?
Yeah, it was really exciting. Amazing.
Okay. Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Soham and I'm studying in 8th grade. I study in IIPS school.
And you're Gavels?
And yeah, Rainbow, yes, what?
Yeah, okay. Rainbow Gavels? Are you from Rainbow Gavels?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you for joining us, Soham. You can join a future session, also online sessions. Since it's online, it is easy to join from any part of the world. And
yeah.
Each other culture also, how we conduct it here and how you conduct it. So we can learn from each other. It's a good opportunity as it has become online. Thank you, friends. So next meeting is on 22nd August, same time, 6 o'clock. Okay, so till then, bye. I would request everyone to help out Anushka in filling the roles as soon as possible, so that agenda is ready well before the meeting, and everybody prepare well for the role and put out a good meeting. Like we have a good meeting. We showcase a good meeting. Thank you, children. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.